is a heartbreaking reality, and as a repeat cruiser, it's even worse. I will tell you every single thing I did to try and stop it, but just know that the inevitable, it's gonna happen. So you clicked on this video because you want to know how much weight I gain on a cruise? Well, I'll let you know. A little disclaimer before this video begins. It is a sponsored video and it is brought to you today by Pizza and Ice Cream. DisneyCruisers, hello, I'm Ashley. This video has been a long time coming because it's kind of sad, but it's so true, and I think it's something that you need to know before you go on your cruise. And as always, if you find this channel super helpful and you want to be notified when videos are posted, you can always click subscribe and join our Disney Cruiser family. All right, y'all, I have tried everything to make this not happen. It happens on every single cruise. We're gonna talk about it. Big elephant in the room. What is it? What is it? It's getting fat. And what do you do on a Disney cruise? You eat. And what happens when you eat? You get fat. If you peruse through the interwebs, you will notice that you see a lot of people saying the things that they are going to do to not gain weight on the cruise, and they have all these lofty plans and ideas. But then do you ever read anything afterwards or ask these people afterwards and say, did it really help? Because you know what? It doesn't help. You're gonna gain weight. Maybe putting a plan into place before your cruise might help you from not gaining as much weight. Maybe. But you still gain weight. So I'm gonna tell you all the things that I've done to try and not gain weight. I'm gonna tell you how much weight I gain and what it all comes from. These are things that I have told myself in my brain that I'm going to do or not do on a cruise in an effort to not consume as many calories or to burn off the calories I'm consuming. Like, I'm going to take the stairs more. That's a thing. You burn calories when you take the stairs. After I go up a few flights of stairs, my legs do burn, so something is happening. But, you know, it's not like it's a workout. What if you get behind people that are really slow, like a whole family, or kids who like to take one step at a time, or crawl up and down the stairs, or people who walk up half a flight of stairs and then realize they went the wrong direction and they turn around and they go back the other way, so you have to stop. It's not like it's speed walking up the stairs. Also, you do use the stairs to get from one place to the other, like you don't have to use the elevator, but how much really are you transitioning around the ship? And then what, like you're pretty much like lounging around all day or staying in one area. Like even if you say, I'm not going to lounge by the pool, I'm going to do the activities and go see a movie, well, that's kind of all in the same place. The other thing that I've tried to do is I told myself I was only going to eat seafood, which was fine because I love seafood and I love all the seafood dishes on the ships, and that's basically what I eat anyways when I'm on the ships, because why would you not order seafood if you're able to get free seafood, right? Like it's cooked perfectly and I don't ever cook it myself. Try to stay away from like salty meats. I would get a lot of vegetables too. I would try and skip the bread service every night, which kind of is easy because I don't really like a lot of the bread services. The only thing I really even like about Pirate Night is their bread service because you get cornbread. But I'm not like a hummus person. It's easy for me to skip the bread service. And then I also told myself every time I was in a dining room, I would drink water. Like I had all these really good thoughts. Like, think about it. If you were at your house and you were like, okay, every day I'm just gonna eat seafood and water and vegetables, like you would think that you would lose weight, right? I mean, not just stay the same, definitely not gain weight, but that was like my diet. Told myself that we would walk to the beaches on Castaway and not take the tram. There's no reason to do that. That didn't work. Went to the gym on the ship. Didn't work. Just made me more hungry, and when you're more hungry and you don't have to cook your food and it's all staring you right in your face, guess what you do? You eat all of the food. This is why I think I gained so much weight on our cruise. One, obviously, salt intake. There's a lot of sodium in the foods that they prepare on the ship. You know how you feel after you eat out like 3 or 4 times in a row. You get like bloated because of all that sodium you're taking in. And you can also tell yourself that that just creates water weight, so you're not really gaining that much weight, but it is still weight that you're gaining on the cruise. The scale is different when you come back home, and it doesn't just take a day to disappear. Also, my lofty idea of having seafood at every meal, that was fine every time I was in a dining room or in cabanas. That was not fine every time I walked by the stupid pizza place, or the ice cream machine, or the place where you can grab cookies on the pool deck, or walking by the candy stores and getting gelato, or ordering room service, or partaking in the late night snacks that they have. That wasn't all seafood. And do you know how easy it is to just be walking by pizza and then just going up and getting, like saying, give me a slice of pizza, please, and they'll give you a slice of pizza. And then what are you supposed to do with it? Not eat the pizza? You have to eat the pizza. It's right there. That doesn't just happen in normal life. You have to take advantage of these things. Like, feel like a celebrity for a little bit, right? I also think it's quite rude that on the way to the drink machines on the pool deck, you like almost pretty much have to go by the ice cream machine. I don't get why they like force you to keep going by the ice cream, but they keep forcing you to go by the ice cream. I also don't want to brag, but I can carry 5 ice cream cones at one time. I also can polish off 2 ice cream cones before I get back to my family so they don't realize how much ice cream I've eaten. If we stop eating the ice cream that they provide to us for free, then you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna take away our ice cream. So it would be almost rude, like a slap in the face to Disney, if I didn't stop and get ice cream every time I walked by the machine. So all of you can say, thank you, Ashley, for eating all the ice cream. That way the machine is still there when I go on my cruise. And with that, a response to you saying, you are welcome. Anything I can do for you, I will happily do it. I am here for you. Now the real kicker is all the water I drink is totally fine when I'm in the dining rooms. Yep, totally fine. But when the people come around with the little trays and say, can I get you anything to drink from the bar? I mean, if I say no, they're out of a job, right? Obviously, people say, don't drink your calories because it's a thing. But for some reason, all that pizza, it makes me really thirsty. I have never, ever taken a cruise and not gained weight. Never. Or maybe when I was 3, I didn't gain weight. So you need to go into your cruise knowing that that's a thing, you will gain weight. It's just something that happens. I mean, you can lose it because obviously when you go home, you're not going to keep eating and drinking the way you do on the ship. But it is something that needs to be expected. I don't even know what would happen if I took like a transatlantic cruise. Oh my gosh, I think I would probably have to buy clothes over in Europe. Pizza and ice cream and drinks and seafood and vegetables. I wonder how much weight I would gain then. I don't even know. All right, so here's what you want to know, why you clicked on this video. Obviously, when I take shorter cruises, I don't gain as much weight as when I take longer cruises. When I get home after being on the cruise and I step on the scale, I weigh 15 pounds more, average, about 15 pounds more than I did when I stepped on the ship. Now, some of that comes off within the next week because it was like water weight from all the sodium. I would say that's about 5 to 6 pounds. So I generally expect, and I do have to work on the 10 pounds that I gain every single cruise I go on. It's 10 pounds, 10 pounds of fat. I am highly curious to see who wants to say all the fat that they gain when they're on their cruise. But if that is you, then leave us a comment down below. And if you are a person with superhuman powers, then please enlighten all of us and tell us how you don't gain any weight on your cruise, and then maybe I'll follow it and see if it works for me. If you enjoyed this video, then I highly suggest you watching one of the videos popping up next to me. YouTube has picked these videos just for you. So give modern technology a whirl and see if YouTube guessed your personality right, and see if you actually like watching those videos. I dare you. Click on them. Toodaloo, cruisers!